Alright. Hell yeah. Anything down here? Nope. Something. Summer. What's good, Juma?
Time to bring it home.
Still at it. Still at it. Got a boss fight done. That shit was awkward. Took a shitload of damage though. Goddamn. This thing was big but quick. Yeah. Need to gather more medicine. Yeah, low on supplies.
Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Well, looks like there's a bunch of processors here. That's goddamn it. These things are all still running. Yeah.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Data corrupted. Classic. Get the loot. And here we go. Second
I'm here to bring you home.
sub-program.
To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
There's one more program to gather after this.
Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
There you are. Alright.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Let's see what those three are up to. Surely, what they were after is still in that room.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Well, how about that?
Wand and crew must have headed back up top.
Whoa.
With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
I got the LEDs back up. They got their neon back. Or maybe. Whoa. Whoa. What's the way out? Oh, there's so many lights. Oh, you can climb that right? Ah, let's go this way. Shoot. Actually, how do you climb up? Nice. Those would help. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, it's dark here. You gotta keep going up somehow. Right here? No, that's blocked. There we go. Yeah, I remember swimming through here now. Should be.
An elevator. Merlin must have built this before the place flooded. Nice to work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Oh, that wasn't gonna work. Alright. Ow. Nice. Where's everybody at? Nice. New slot. And I got 8 skill points. Concentration depletes slowly, prolonged use. Let's get some of that. Shooting heavy. Generate recover weapon stamina faster. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Concentration regens. Thing first. For bow blaster, unleash an entire clip of bolts while immobile. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, what up first? Winter bow. Load up 3 arrows. Ooh. Other master. Yeah, let me get that. I'm gonna save up for it, but concentration, recovery, speed. Nice. Now I have power shots. Bolster resolve and deal more damage for a certain number of shots with bows, bow blasters, rope casters, by a number of power shots. Ooh. Damn. I'm gonna be kind of cool. Try it out.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Oh, the whole city, you say?
The show my old Gramps always wanted. There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Emperors back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
That's Vegas, alright.
A new dream, huh?
Yes.
I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. but I might want to find that Oseram camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at those
that's
deep
right.
water sites I found earlier.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna do that. Tower Tears, eh? Let's get this rebel outpost. Yeah, why are my mounts always dead?
Okay. With the herd. Now's my chance.
Oh, yeah. Place feels pretty nice with the lights on. Ooh, campfire. In a minute since I saved manually. Get back here. Oh, get back here! Maybe a little bastard.
A rebel outpost. Whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
Oh, yeah.
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge.
Hey!
Turn the tables.
Intruder! She's climbing!
Thought! Oh. I want to test this out. Oh, you finally got some face paint. Oh, shit. Nice.
Should check if there's anything going on around here. A locked chest. I found a key.
You can take a hit. Ooh, I did that much. What was that? He just growl at me? Ooh.
So, let's fight!
Less. Oh my god. Maybe then. God, I feel naked without my radio blast equipped. Shit's not the same.
to fight.
Doesn't look like it wants to fight. Alright, there was a key I got from here. Should be something I can unlock. Find use for the key, right? Let's get some berries first.
I should check if the leader has any tags.
Rockbreaker.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Damn, those berries for days here. It's in life. We don't mind if I do. Oh shit. Oh, that was close.
Pain subsiding.
Oh, that looks. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that almost killed me. Holy. Oh, it's not good. Reload, 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 reload. Ah.
This'll help.
Damn. How much does it take me? Oh my god.
That should try circuit 6.
Oh, really? They make me work for it. For 2 volatile sludges. Yeah. Surely they'll be worth it later. Gotta gather more berries. Make me do all this work. Well, this is Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. Definitely my most powerful weapon right now in arsenal. It's pretty nice. Really gotta get this then. Unleashes an entire clip, so I'll have like 90 bolts just flying at. Or is it 45? 45 bolts all at once. Crazy. Workbench craft ammunition at workbench using less resources. Interesting. Launch, that could be useful. Fire 8 bolts of your currently selected type in a wide short range spread. Place a medium amount. Okay. I need 2 for that. And 3, so I need 5 in total. Okay, what's next? Can finally go back here. Surf fast travel spot. Nice. Very nice. Getting some work done. What you got?
I see you, champion.
I don't have that.
Sit, please.
Nothing new.
Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning. Sounds like
Stay
this
alert,
North could
soldier.
use a hand dealing with these rebels.
More rebel stuff. Let's get this program in.
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
Get back to studying.
This guy's flirting while I'm trying to save the world. Putting in all the work. Oh, potion crafting. No smokes, kind of like the smoke one. Damn. Outfits. Lame. All right. What you up to?
Aloy, you're back. Is something on your mind?
Maybe. It's about the Tenakth rebels. And the Oseram.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound good. Let me know how I can help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there give me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Alright.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormberg plates.
Oh.
Went up the tallest mountain in the claim.
Yeah.
It ended like a lot of Oseram things do.
Mm.
With a spark and a boom.
Yeah, it checks out.
So Talana came by the base?
And more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
We can play Strike. Yeah, let's just move on.
Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others. To help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
Yeah, until it gets a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
Yeah, there's that.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
I mean,
Only for you.
I mean, he's just being real.
Yes, Aloy?
Motherfucking. Ooh.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training.
Right.
Mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
Look,
yeah,
she
of
reads
course.
glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot.
I bet you are.
I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift.
Oh.
And to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals.
Oh.
If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't
Not-
sound like a good time for anybody.
Not that kind of stuff.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap maw.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
True that. Alright, finally got done with his companion dialogue.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
That's enough.
Alright.
I've gotta go. Don't burn the place down.
I won't. No promises for Aaron, though.
Right. I'll talk to her later. Down, surely. Where's Beta? Haven't got to chat her up. Go down here. Oh yeah, she is.
Oh. Aloy.
Beta. Doing here.
Hey, you got a second? I suppose.
Looks slightly younger. Like a year or two. There's no new dialogue for her.
That's enough for now. Good.
Gotta talk to you. That's enough for now. Yep. There's nothing new to say to her, even though a lot happened.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh my god. He found the porn. I mean, Oh, what's down this way? Must be the products. I did find one drone, so I can see what that survey drone does for me.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Yeah, I'm straight. Let's see here. Let's see what this does first.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Wow.
I like this one.
It's just basically just to change the scenery. Right. So the survey drone captures the image of the survey and displays it on the dome. Wow. It's crazy.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Oh, nice.
Got
Damn,
it.
how many rooms are in this place? Unlocking stuff. He's got dialogue.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
Yeah, what do you expect of
I
a
don't know.
clone? Of a clone.
Someone more helpful, I guess.
Oh.
And less pessimistic.
Oh.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Katalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him.
Oh, that's fair.
In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him.
Oh.
I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
Ooh.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I
I'm
can.
gonna give him a robot arm or something. That's the only solution I can see. Or make him give him a gun hand, like we talking Final Fantasy Barrett type shit. I don't know, that's the only solutions I can see with that.
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Damn straight.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism.
Ah, vegetarianism prevails still.
Practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
Damn vegans, don't go away. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, that's a good lifestyle, I suppose. Shame they don't get to enjoy them tasty.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident,
vegans.
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple.
Ah.
Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Old world. Let's place. Right here.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
Right.
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel, it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too.
Classic.
So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Damn, she's got so much dialogue on this one.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
Alright, that's it. Still something here, but it's all done. Interesting.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Alright, so much still to do. Borrow. Oh, we're talking to beta now? Another show of some sort? Yeah.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right?
Right.
And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda.
Uh-oh.
You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday. when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
Some lore?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
Paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Fair enough.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
See. Well, we're not gonna get much else out of that.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters.
Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that.
Then why bring this up? Her face. Very whoa.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take.
Yeah, she's
I'm
pretty
out there
emotional.
in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him, but he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Okay. I know she's her clone, but she's definitely like her like little sister type shit. Or so moody, you know, she's gotta deal with her type shit. Oh my god, there's new dialogue for everybody.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
So, you've been sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, you know, pictures in it. Not much like there, but I did find out about these holofilms, like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. You know, the Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Right.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know,
That's all it
eat
takes.
grass a lot.
Oh.
How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
That's what I'm saying,
From the
Aaron.
looks of it, the Utaru.
And
Yeah,
goddamn
well,
vegetarians.
I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Them vegans.
Just try not to get hurt.
Them veganers. I know what you mean there. I know what you mean there.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo.
Oh.
It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure.
Almost pretty sure.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Yo, we gotta get Petra down here. She is always trying to get her to drink.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
Oh, reading. TLDR type shit. We got here.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Oh, there's a lot.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard. but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
We'll find out more later. What's next? Over here. That's bright. Oh, that's bright. Oh. It's gonna mount. It had to be done. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I need a mount. What else is... Go to the meter's coordinate. Oh my god. What's over here? Recover the meter when a guy has lost subordinate functions. Oh yeah, that's the last one. Alright. Oh. Oh, got some of these to do. Gauntlet. What's gauntlet rooms? Oh, racing. Oh my god. Let's go over here real quick. We'll check them out.
Skin's cracking from the cold.
Check out this area right quick before doing anything else. Berries, give me them berries. Woohoo! Oh yeah, this is that place I blew up the wall at. Are these guys gonna be welcoming still? Oh, I know I broke the wall and all, but y'all are still on the same side, so. Alright, let me see if there's any new stuff here. Herbalist. Buy some berries.